Hello again, everyone. This is Larry Edebesen. Coming back to our definition of success, the success formula. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you become. What you say, you see. And we have been talking about the second sentence in that formula. What you imagine, you become. What does it mean to imagine? It means to think, to assume, to fantasize, to suppose, to believe, to make a mental representation. And the last time we talked about what it means to be a nation. A nation is nothing but a state of consciousness. In other words, what is your state of consciousness? What is the sum total of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, the words, the pictures that dominate your consciousness, that dominate the canvas of your mind? And remember, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As he continues to think, so he remains. Imagination rules the world, according to Napoleon Bonaparte. What is your imagination? What imagination rules your world? What thoughts do you entertain? You are like a nation, a state of consciousness. You know, as I was saying the last time, I gave you examples of different nations. If I were to say Afghanistan, you probably have an idea. You have a picture. If I were to say the Bahamas, you have an idea. If I were to say St. Martin, you have an idea. And you know what? If I were to mention certain people's names, you have an idea of the kind of state of consciousness that they represent. For example, if I were to say Michael Jordan, you have an idea of what that name, that word, those words represent. If I were to say Michael Jackson, you have another image. If I were to say Bill Clinton, you have another image of what that represents, and so on and so forth. So you and I are like a nation. And as I've said again and again, there is a nation where the opposition never comes to power. But one of the things you might be wondering is, what makes imagination so powerful that the opposition can never come to power? Well, the one thing that makes your human imagination so powerful, that makes it limitless, boundless, timeless, changeless, is the fact that you and I are created in the image and likeness of God. And all of those qualities I just mentioned, they're actually the qualities of God that we get to put into action as long as we stay in alignment with God. God is limitless, is infinite, is boundless, is timeless, is ageless, is changeless. His word is powerful. His word sustains everything in creation. His word never returns to him void. His word is perfect. And you know what? All God is, you are. All the Father has is yours, is mine. That is what makes your imagination and my imagination so powerful. We are created in the image and likeness of God. And one with God is majority. One with God is invincible. Remember, Joshua 1 and 9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be dismayed. For I, the Lord your God, will be with you whithersoever you go. God is with you. You have nothing to be afraid of. What shall man do to you? What can man do to you? The Lord is your light and your salvation. Whom shall you fear? The Lord is the stronghold of your life. Of whom shall you be afraid? And by the way, I'm not going to ask you guys to put any money in the offering for that, okay? But anyway, remember, you are that nation where the opposition never comes to power. I'm going to share something else with you during the next session that I think you're really going to find very beneficial. All right, in the meantime, carpe your diems. I love you. Take care. Have a wonderful day. And remember, it's not over until you say so. And never say so. Because you are more than a conqueror. And the greater one is in you than all of those nations put together. Take care.